Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Dune Spice Wars. Today's beverages: a very nice fresh orange juice with juicy bits and also some lime because I had one in the fridge that needed using, so we had a squirt of that as well. Either way, welcome back to the game, where in the previous episode we were expanding to the north, and specifically we got to the Mune Vale, which is very good in terms of locations. It has a special region, so extra wind trap resource production, so more water. It gives us hegemony. And yeah, we've also got rare elements, which I think, now start to extract to give us 30 Solari. So pretty good. We've also met the Atreides over here. We don't know exactly where their main location is, their starting base, but I suspect it's around here. We also have bumped into the, at the moment, friendly smugglers, but let's see how that gets on because we're getting closer and, well, I do need to take over another area with a spice field. So I've already ruled out this one and this one, so it's going to be either the shield wall, which is another special territory, or the one right next to us. I mean, realistically, it's going to be this one. It will probably antagonize this guy because we are very, very close. But, well, that's not really something I, at this stage, am too concerned about. Anyway, I'm going to go research the Para Compass because we only have... oh, no, we have 8 days left on the military development thing, so we might as well keep going military to increase... Well, just reduces the speed. Yeah, was it? 11 days for that one, or 7 days for that. Yeah. Let's go for... Got military threat... No, we're going to go ground control. It gives us command points as well as reduced manpower upkeep and unlocks the barracks building. We now have the command post building as well, so if I go to this siege, I can build a command post. I think I can. Yeah, command post is there. Okay. But, do I want to go for the bazaar first? Counts as economy, military and statecraft for the purposes of bonuses. Applies the bonus one more time. Extra influence per allied per siege ally. We're going to go for the extra armor, aren't we? So we need a bazaar. Well, we actually don't need a bazaar first. We just need something first. As long as these 3 here are built, it's fine. Yeah. I'm going to go for... command post. Extra command, and it's not really the command I'm bothered with. It's nice to have that option though, isn't it? Having the military option, the military power. But 20% attack is just straight up good. So, 201 authority to take that. It's not bad at all. And we're going to do it. Yes, probably. Then we'll go for this one later. Maybe not the right call, but it's the call I'm making. We've got Landstry Council now. I don't really want to weigh in on any of it. Because I don't have... I've only got 96 influence. So realistically, the Harkonnens and the Atreides are going to be selecting themselves for these controlled markets. And they've got at least 100 votes for the council. Followed by whatever influence they shove in. So... yeah, we're not going to bother with that one. What I'm going to bother with is going through all of our buildings here and getting extra militia. It costs money, I am aware, and it also costs manpower. And their location being what it is, the chances of them being attacked are actually slim. It's not going to stop me doing it, though. Right. I think I want to build in here. That's knowledge. I think I want to go for intel production. And then we should also have this area, which we can also go for intel as well. But that's another 7 upkeep. So, yeah, it could potentially become a bit of an issue. We'll see how we get on. In terms of overall score, which is hegemony, we are on top dog, actually, 5.5k. That's the Fremen. Second is the Smugglers at 3.7. House Atreides at 3.3, followed by House Harkonnen, or Harkonnen, at 2.6. I recently watched both the Dune films. The Denis Villeneuve one and also the David Lynch one. I was surprised at the David Lynch one, actually. In spite of its age and flaws, etc. It had something going on. It also has a weirdness to it. But then, David Lynch. So where do we want to go now? We have another agent. Solari global production is increased by 1% per infiltration level. Well, it's going to have to go for Chom then, I guess. Oh, it's global, so maybe it doesn't. I could put it on counterintelligence. What options will we have here? To do infiltration cells, which is to do assassinations, you need to have 2 across the board, plus at least 1 infiltration level in here. What is really good is Chom shares. Increases our hegemony. Crowd manipulation is naughty, because it starts a rebellion in a village. It requires 2 Arrakis, 2 Spacing Guild, and 1 Landstrid. Merchant. Solari global production is increased by 1% per infiltration level, so it doesn't need to be in Chom, I don't think. I'm going to put 2 Arrakis. Just having Arrakis infiltration is useful. There's an abandoned Fremen camp, which we can get increased siege detection. I think we'll go for that one. 139 authority. It's going to cost 201 to take this over. We have plasticrete factory. Yes. Do I want to build? Do I want to build a missile launcher there? Probably. Point of interest is now finished. Increase research. We're going to go to the abandoned Fremen camp to increase siege detection. 5 agents out of 10. Plus 8 intel. That's going to increase as we build these other 2 buildings. Lancer Councils in 2 days. Command post will be researched shortly. Then I'm going to go for Paracompass. People do suggest, and have recommended in the comments, Spice Hegemony. Just to increase the harvesting team, because it's extra harvesting team gathering rate per siege, per allied siege. And also, I can put another person in it as well. I mean, it's a great idea. Construction completed those 2 areas, that's fine. We have another quest. Swordmasters. Prerequisites. Train 3 new military units, or gain 500 military experience. If we do the latter, that's going to give us an elite unit. Very nice. Research complete. We're going to go for Paracompass. That's ground command. That gives us extra command, as well as reduces our manpower upkeep. What can we build? We have an infiltrator and a Kulon caravan. The infiltrator is very good. 80 power on the first attack and gains camouflage while no enemy is nearby, so it hits like a freight train. The other one though, the Kulon caravan, you set up like a little tent, and you can basically you're infiltrated when you're near the tent. It's really good. Oh, and I think you don't use supply. Yeah, I'm gonna go for an infiltrator and a caravan. We may go for something else as well later on, but we'll see. That siege we're working on. That siege we're working on. Diplomatic, obviously. And well, we're on 180.
What does Liet command?
Their command go over there and attack it. I'm gonna have to go around. Go around here, which is a bit of a problem. So we're training 2 military units out of the 3 that were required for extra experience. All of units gain 100 is good as well. Point of interest done. We'll pick that up, increasing siege detection. We've got ornithopters to give us some more intel. We've got investigate the crash to increase our military, increase a random accessible development by 2 days. Okay, I call it research. They call it developments. We could call it advancements. We call it whatever we want, really. Spacing Guild bribe has been changed. Oh, it's even worse. Right, so it went from 1.6 to 1.7 to 1.6. we only have to hand over 311 spice for the bribe. So, quite frankly, I don't mind trading, even though the trading's at a poor. Ah, the trading's at so poor. No, I'm just going to stockpile it until we get a better trading thing.
Listen to the sound.
What I'll do in the meantime, then, let's see if anyone does not value money. Everyone values money.
Bless the maker and his
So that doesn't really help out. Okay. Over here. Ooh, I'm out of water. What's the water like in this place? Ah, only 2. So I need more water again. Water seems to be a bit of an issue. Ah, right, sorry, the caravan is. The infiltrator not so much. I'm also on minus money for some reason. But we're going to get a lot more once we build this. And we'll take that over. Alright. Is there anything I can build here? Well, we need more water. What's that like? 5 water over there. Not going to go this way. But we'll see. That's only 2 water, but we're probably still going to exploit it. That's 6 water. Hang on. Lowlands, wind strength 6. And I'm not getting water off it. Sorry? Why have... why have I not done that all this time? Right. Buildings. Spice collector. Obviously. Get our militia up and running.
Arrakis
And that appears to be some more people coming towards us. Raid detected. I'm going to engage them in the desert. This could go bad for all involved, couldn't it? Siege is now friendly. Form an alliance to gain 20 manpower production. Sadly, we've just come off this fight, so we've got a lot less health than we really should have. I'm going to pull these guys back, actually, because their ranged is shooting us, and obviously we're already at a lower health that is desired. Development finished. For paracompass, we could go for spectral imaging. Advanced engineering. Military threat. Stealth gear. Siege network. Intel production per allied siege. And agent recruitment speed per allied siege. We're going to go for that. That's one of ours. And we've got, I think now, 3 allied sieges. I think so. Point of interest is investigated. We'll pick that up. We're going to do... Let's have a little scout around. There's some ruins. Crashed ornithopter. Crashed shuttle. I mean, there's a lot of crashed things on this planet. Harvester wreck. We'll do that one. And there's them dealt with over here. I do notice, however, that this is under attack by some wreckers. Oh, sandworm detected. What a surprise. It's in the area that we're currently fighting in. Run away as fast as possible. Let's see if all my units get killed. Come on, come on. We're on hard standing, we're good. Oh, this guy is coming towards us. If he's attacking this, he's almost dead, and there's going to be 4 militia. I think I'll be fine. Trade request. Oh, interesting.
What do you want?
House Harkonnen. They want a trade agreement. And they're going to give me Solari, but they want influence in Plastcrete. I've got the Plastcrete to give them. And I wouldn't mind making a bit of money. But do I want to ally with the Harkonnen? Oh, wow. Where on earth is the Atreides, then? Oh, they're over here. So, have they lost territory? Was that originally the Harkonnen, the Atreides? Or have they just randomly taken these areas? I think the Atreides are in a bad way. This is all... Oh, okay. So this here... I mean, obviously we're not involved in any of this. So it's perhaps not as interesting as it could be, but... This is all smugglers. Harkonnens are knocking on the door here. Territory is missing in this location, but I don't know whether they took it or not. I would assume they would have taken it before leapfrogging to these. Because they can't do it on the deep desert. And that's probably where they started. Wow. I guess... I was going to say hence their hegemony, but they're actually third and very close to second. Okay. How does this... Does this alter what this guy wants?
What do you?
I don't want reduced authority. I'm going to decline it. What I am going to do is talk to the smugglers, because they don't value money. I'm going to get $1,500 off them. And because they value plascrete, we're getting favourable trade. At least it says it's favourable. It doesn't feel favourable, but whatever. Confirm that. That means now we should be able to build in here, which we can. Barracks. Extra health for military units, extra experience for other military units, and unit regen. And there we go. And then we'll build the bazaar. And then somewhat ironically, we'll have some of the most powerful military units on Arrakis, yet we're not really use them other than on the native villages. Ironically, somewhat. So that's each we can ally with. Extra manpower production. No, we are allied with it. I was going to say. That one we're not. That one. Oh, a new one. Siege Lamur. Trade 10 water. Ouch. For 1 authority production. Alright. Harvesters are up and running. 3 people go straight away onto that. Building wise, gonna have to go for water. And there we are. It's gonna have to be this one next, isn't it? Because of the wind strength. We're basing it solely on wind strength. 213 authority to take it. We do get, however, this energy sources, and we can build ceremonial caves there. But can we? Because I don't think we have the technology. Oh, we do! We do have ceremonial caves, so I'm going to build one. So these are a bit naughty. You have to have one of these, the energy sources. Normally you would use that to get fuel cells. Extra fuel cell resources. We don't use fuel cells, is the Fremen. But, ceremonial caves. Globally, 5% unit power. However, minus 5% spice production. So you can imagine having a couple of those is going to potentially hinder you. I'm not too concerned. Not for the couple that we're going to use. Crashed shuttle. Yeah, we'll go for that crashed shuttle. Why not? So we're on good spice production. 28 on each one. Minimum. For this one, this area, we are going to put another spice production building in there. We cannot afford anything else. Water-wise. Oh, we can. We can get another... I'm going to go for infiltrator, actually, probably. But I need a bit more money. Let's have a little chat with this guy, then.
How can I help?
Actually, let's have a chat with Harkonnens. Give me 100, mate. What do you want? Do you want spice? There you go. There's 50 spice. Trade. Confirm. It's now built. I'm going to go for an... What have I got? I've got 1, 2, 3 warriors, 2 skirmishers, and an infiltrator. I think another... Skirmisher is just good for ranged. We need a bit more ranged. It takes a bit more water than I'd like, but we're still on the money and we're getting water from here anyway. So, new Landstead Council in 3 days. Oh, minus 30% influence production. Someone is going to be elected judge of the council. And they have the ability to train the Landstrid guards. And architecture surveys. That's really good. Extra, well, basically you get double damage on your main base, but minus 20% building construction costs. And when each building is 1,500 Solari, plus the plastrate, yeah. Who's this?
Get to business.
This is the smugglers. Want to give me money for influence in plastrate. 87. No. Decline. Not happening. Influence I really do need. So I'm not going to be trading over one of the rarest resources I have.
We're ready to hunt the invaders.
We can now, if we wanted to, yes, gain 100 experience across the board, which I will do. Let's move these guys over.
Make less noise than a mouse.
You know what? Should we use a thumper? Come on, let's use a thumper. So, I'm going to bring these guys here. And I'm going to place a thumper there. And then, we have the option to place it wherever we want. Within reason. Within a certain distance. I'm going to say there. So let's quickly go back. So the thumper is thumping. A worm turns up. These guys go on top of it. And there goes the worm. So this is our version of fast travel. You can see the thumpers take a little while to make. We've used two. We've used one, so it'll take a little while to build the other one. But the worm's just going to travel all the way along the desert, and we're riding on top of it. It's a bit disappointing visually. I think there should be someone on the top riding it and stuff. That would be really cool. But hopefully that's something that we'll add in time. Okay. Architectural surveys. I'm going to put all of my 180 influence into that. I'll take more damage. Fine. But also reduction in cost. For our upgrades, which we're obviously going to go for. And there's the worm coming along. Looking over here, I'm seeing... Oh! The Harkonnens expanding north. Oh, there's the main Arakan base. Arakan? Atreides base. Yeah. I don't think I can be on the council. No. Only House Harkonnen actually qualify for this. So technically I qualify. The unlock requirements, I've got the resource... Yeah, 6 resolutions have passed. And I have more than 30 military units. But I can't be on the council as the Fremen. So, yeah.
What do you need?
These guys are going to come over.
Sand muffles our steps.
And then we're going to take this. Do you want another ornithopter? Well, the answer to that is yes, but can I afford it? The answer to that is no. Brilliant. So working with that siege. What are the other ones? That one we're working with, we're on 84. After that, we'll gain extra knowledge. So that'll actually give us like 25% extra. We're at 15 at the moment. Construction complete is here. Now I do want to go for, as I said, the bazaar, but I can't afford it. I'm actually on minus 19 at the moment. Gonna have to send more, and I do need some more money. It's only the smugglers that don't really care about it. What do they care about? Plastrete? I'll give them some plastrete. I'll actually give them some. I'll give them some spice, and a little bit of info as well. That should do us for now. Trade. They've accepted that. And hopefully, after this council vote, which I'm still going to weigh in as much as I can, I'll get my 200 influence in there. There we go. More spice detected. Building's complete over here. Yes, it is. Naturally, we're going to go for a spice silo. Then we're going to go for... Are we connected? Handymen. No, we're not. Let's resolve that. Hegemony stage reached. Smugglers have got 5,000. Okay. Yeah, so a lot of these areas are benefiting from the organised supply, but not this one. The problem is that this area, I've got spice collectors, wind trap, and spice silos. We've got one more slot, which I could go for plastcrete, and that makes the most sense because it's a free building essentially. It doesn't require any upkeep and make stuff we can trade away if need be. But I want at least the last one to have. Yeah, I want at least the last one to have a rocket launcher in it. A missile silo or whatever. So it means that I'm going to have to build the other one. I can't really build it in there. Putting it in there is a bit pointless because this one already has one. Yes. Which means it's affecting this. So I'm not sure. I'll have a think about that one. 175 authority.
What does Liet command?
213 to take that over. That's going to afford us a lot of water though. Just going to weigh in with these council votes. And yes, we actually got the votes. Interesting. Okay, so nobody wants the reduced influence. Judge of the council is now the Harkonnens. And we have the architectural surveys. What's interesting is I put 200 in. A random minor houses have put 34 in. But the smugglers put 78 in. Which means they're being friendly and helping us out. Why are those guys there? Or most likely... Oh, is that the 3 units there? Cool. No, or most likely, they just want us to have the negative damage. The double damage. Unlikely. No, is it likely? No, they're not going to come all that way to attack me. I hope. Anyway, let's get moving.
We will help.
I don't know why I say two of my units are down there.
We'll wait there.
I thought they were over here, but whatnot. Matters not. Right, we are on we're on 20 Solari a turn. And we're on 1198. There's the 1.2, which means this siege we can now build the bazaar. Extra influence per allied siege. New guy to assign. We're going to assign them to... We need crowd manipulation, which is Chorm. So we'll put them on there. Aging produces 50% more resource. So in this case... Intel and Solari, which is fine, because we like to use Intel. We're actually going up and over this place to take this one. Siege over here we can now ally with, so we'll do that. We gain +4 knowledge. There's a siege over here we're still working with. This one we're allied with. Yeah. You can see a little symbol there to say ally. That one. Ah, a new siege. Ash Alval. 10 water for 1 knowledge, we'll do that. And then we gain extra intel production for the Fremen agents. Cool. So let's attack that. Why can we not attack that? There we go. I'm gonna say, why are they not attacking it? They're just standing around it. While they're fighting, point of interest is done. Gonna go for Harvest Direct, just to increase that research. How are we doing for research, by the way? You can see some of this is slightly increasing, especially military. But Siege Network is going to give us intel per allied siege, which is quick count 1, 2, 3, I think. Possibly 4, 1. I think it's 3. Anyway, we have now... Oh, darn it. We don't have the water. That's because of the allying of the siege. Okay, what I'm going to do is this unit is... Oh, is that a good unit? It is. This Kulon caravan here. What's their upkeep? Their upkeep is... Requires 12 water. 21 for the armies. I'm going to get rid of it I don't need it at the moment. And I need the water. There we go. 12. Wow. 12 water. So it was the Coulon caravan that's been a bit problematic.
The desert will surprise
Let
you.
me send them back there. Okay. So for this one, I'm going to put that rocket in. Because like I say, I do think that if they're going to attack, they're going to attack that way to this. So, we've taken over this area. We're going to leave it there for now. That's been a bit of Dune Spice Wars. Next episode, we will look at... Well, let's just build these, because we know what's going to happen. Don't even have the money for it. Brilliant. We'll go for Wind Trap to get that water. But yeah, we're leaving it there for now. Again, more expansion. 2 new areas. Met more sieges, allied with some more good research. And we're going to get this bazaar, which means we're going to get... Not only do we have the command post and barrack bonuses, which is extra health, extra attack power, 20% of each, unit regen, etc. We're also going to get 4 armor. So considering each one of these, at the moment we've got 3 armor. We're going to go to 7. That's like... Well, most units only do, say, 14 to 20 damage. We're almost halving the damage. Very good, very powerful. And hopefully that will afford us some benefits if we ever get attacked. I'm pretty confident the Atreides are out with this game already, because we've detected most of the map now. Either way, we're leaving it there for now. That's been a bit of Dune Spice Wars. As always, comments in the comments. Hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series this far. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.